Welcome back to my channel. Why do people mask suicidal thoughts? If you're returning to the channel, then you know why I have these masks on. But if you're new to the channel, I'd like to give you a brief overview. Well, let's define mask. According to Webster, mask is to hide, to conceal, or to pretend. So I'm only using these masks as to represent or to illustrate what we do when we are suffering with our mental health. We have thoughts of suicide, we're going through depression and anxiety, and we pretend as though everything is okay. So it is my goal, my desire to use my own testimony to break down the stigma and to encourage you and to inspire you to no longer suffer in silence. I myself have been living with a mental illness for 12 years. Unfortunately, 12 years, I lost hope, and I tried to die by committing suicide. Thank God my plan did not work. I am here as your living witness that you can learn to cope and live with your mental health condition. It is imperative for you to recognize your condition, to reach out for help so you can get properly diagnosed, and they can provide you with a treatment plan. Now, I do have my bad days and good days. It's not easy, but it's no different from someone who has had a leg amputated and they have had to learn to readjust with one leg. We have to learn to readjust with our thoughts, because the negative thoughts with mental illness, they are loud, they are intrusive, they can come like a ton of bricks and tell you to give up, to lose hope, that you're not enough, that you are undeserving. All lies that mental health tell you. You are enough. You're not weak. You are strong. You have a mental health condition, and with the proper therapy, with hope, you can learn to live and cope with your mental health. I did want to acknowledge, unfortunately, we lost Tytyana, which is Master P's daughter and Miss Sonia's daughter. According to a statement that I read, he said we lost her to mental illness and substance abuse. I send my deepest condolences to Master P, Sonia, her sisters, brothers, her fans, her friends. Unfortunately, that we have lost her. However, Master P stated that he is going to celebrate his daughter and use this, turn his pain into purpose, and to be a mental health advocate. And one thing we know about Master P, he does what he says that he is going to do. So he's going to turn this pain into purpose. So again, I send my deepest condolences to Master P, Sonia, her sisters and brothers, friends and family, and that we lost this precious soul to mental illness and substance abuse, which is also known as SUD, which is substance use disorder. A substance use disorder, SUD, is also a mental disorder that can affect a person's brain or behavior, leading a person inability to continue to use substance abuse. That is the reason why he stated that he lost his beautiful daughter, unfortunately, to mental illness and substance abuse. So they do coexist with a mental illness. Sometimes people are struggling with the mental illness and they use substance abuse to self-medicate. But he has vowed that he is going to use his platform. It's people like Master P, Lil Wayne, and other people that have come out about mental health, that they're going to use their platform to tear down the stigma. And I appreciate them being vulnerable and with their own testimonies and their own stories, being vulnerable and transparent. And they're going to use their platform to help, encourage, to get the information out for us to take mental health more seriously, because we should take mental health just as seriously as your physical health. We go get physical exams every year. I believe we need to go get mental exams, because if your mental health is impaired, then your physical health will start to deteriorate. Nothing will work. So, people, it is imperative for us to take our mental health seriously, know our triggers, set up boundaries, uh, and to take care of self care. It's very imperative for us to take care of self care, because all of us, we are challenged every day with our mental health. When we leave out of our homes, uh, people are being shot. You can get in an accident. You can get a bad report, lose your job. Every day, we can be challenged with our mental health. So it does not discriminate with your age, your race, your social status, what's in your bank account. All of us can be impacted. So it is, again, my goal, my desire to let you see a person that has been living with the mental illness for 12 years. But I have learned to adapt. Yes, I have bad days. I haven't been on the channel for 10 days because I myself have been struggling with depression over high cost medication that's costing me $630, which is outrageous, but I need this medication to live. But I am going to continue to fight, to use my voice, to continue to challenge you to reach out. When you are struggling, reach out to the team of specialists. Also, the suicide prevention hotline is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They can be reached at 1-800-273-8255. They have trained professionals that can coach you. They can provide you with resources in your area where you can go get some counseling, see a therapist, a psychiatrist. Hope is available. Please do not make a permanent decision with a temporary problem. So again, I just wanted to know I don't have all the answers. I'm not a licensed psychiatrist or a therapist, but I am a woman who have lived through my own suicide attempt. I have diagnosed with a mental illness for 12 years, and I still struggle today. But I am here. I am fighting. I will continue to fight to stay alive. I want you to stay. Stay another day. I stayed another day, and it's been 12 years since my suicide attempt. And I thank God that He spared me so I can use my own testimony to inspire you to no longer suffer in silence, to heal your traumas, to reach out to those psychiatrists and therapists, and they can begin to tailor a plan specifically for you. You may need just psychotherapy, which is talk therapy. You may need med management or both. Those team of specialists will be able to diagnose you properly. And also, you can contact the suicide hotline to see if there are free resources in your area, because I know myself, we are in challenging times with inflation. You can't afford a licensed psychiatrist or a therapist, but I do not recommend you to self-diagnose yourself. I do recommend the YouTube community. They have thousands of licensed psychiatrists and therapists. You can type up, I need help with grief. And then a licensed therapist will be there on their channel going over grief. So you can Google, free resources in your area if you do not have the financial income to go to a licensed psychiatrist or a therapist. And you can also look on the YouTube channel for licensed therapists and psychiatrists that are providing information with what you are currently dealing with. So again, I did want to send my deepest condolence to Master P and Miss Sonia and her friends and family that we have lost a beautiful soul, but they have vowed Master P to use his platform to bring awareness to mental health and substance abuse. And again, I commend them for being vulnerable and transparent and being authentic and coming out with the real truth of the reason why we lost Tytyana, and we will not let her legacy die in vain, that we will learn to reach out, to encourage you, to inspire you, to stay another day, to get the help that you need, to reach out to positive friends and family. They want you here. I want you here. So I do thank you. I would like to leave you with your now is not your forever. I know your story because I myself am living it and have lived it. May God bless you. May he keep you. And until the next time. Thank you.